In Romans 5:1, Paul talks about, therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, which means something. That justified means that it's as if you've never sinned in the eyes of God. As you continue to believe that about yourself and believe that because of what Jesus did through the cross and his resurrection, he justified you freely, made you as if you've never sinned before in the Father's sight. You now have peace with God, and you can stand before him righteous, holy, and clean, acceptable in his sight. If you would begin to see yourself that way, that would do something in your heart that would actually cause amazing behavior, amazing fruit to be produced, because you're seeing your life the way it's meant to be seen through the Father's eyes. He goes on to say that being justified by faith, we have peace with God, and we now have access by faith, by continually believing in what Jesus did. We have access by faith into grace in which we stand. And I want to talk today a little bit about grace. Grace is the empowering presence of God on your behalf to make you more like Jesus. If you look at it through the Bible, you're saved by the grace of God. Paul said, I am what I am by the grace of God. It's his grace, it's his empowering presence in you, molding you and shaping you to make you more like Jesus. And so Paul says in Romans 5 that we have access by faith into this grace. I want to encourage you guys that the whole purpose of your faith is actually to be believed, not for a better day, not for situations to go a certain way, not for a better job, not for a better situation. But faith in the Bible is actually meant to be tied around a perspective of you walking and living just like Jesus. It's for you to understand that the whole purpose of your life now is to look like Jesus. Romans 8 says that we've been conformed to the image of his Son. This is why Jesus came. It was to put his Spirit in you so that you could not just receive salvation, but that your life could change from the inside out, so that you could put off the old man and put on the new man, who's renewed in knowledge according to the image of his Creator. So what am I getting at? When we have faith, oftentimes it's to change a situation, for us to have a better day, a better job, give me a better boss. But faith in the New Testament is supposed to be centered around the glory of God, his character being manifested in your life. So I want to just give you a little perspective change. If you're praying for something to change, that's fine. But understand you are on the earth to look like Jesus, period. And faith is meant to be activated toward that truth so that his grace can actually come and do a work in you and change you from the inside out, so that even in the midst of difficulty, you're walking, thinking, and talking just like Jesus did. It's the whole reason he came back, guys, is to redeem you back to this truth of your life looking like God's life on the earth. So I just encourage you in that. Activate faith in this place of my whole life is meant to look like him, not for a better day. It's to look like Jesus, and I'm going to stand firm believing his grace can do that while I'm on this earth, walking in relationship with him. And I believe I can love people the same way he loved people on this earth. Love you guys.